Good morning, grade 1 students. How are you all today? I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you all are fine. Yes, you all are fine? Wow, that's great. And you all are feeling good? Tummies are full, minds are all fresh. Fresh for a new start, fresh for a new day. As you know, it's a new day and it is the first day of the week. But can you tell me which week is this? Yes, it is your 21st week of this session. My God, you have done so many things in this class. You have learned so many new things in this class. Isn't it so? So it's the 21st week and we are almost at the end of the session. The session is almost going to end in few weeks and then you will be ready for a new class. Wow, isn't it good? Isn't it great? That means that you have done a great job learning in this class, every day learning something new, something which is going to help you throughout your life. Isn't it so? And I hope you remember which lesson is this, which class is this. Yes, it's your literacy class and I'm here, Teacher Shaista, teaching you literacy. Yes? Wow, that's great. So now, can you just remember and recall what we did last week? What was the last thing that we did? Yes? Do you remember? Okay, tell me, do you remember the name of the unit? Yes, it's about an old red hat. We have started this unit, an old red hat. You have done the comprehension part, isn't it so? You remember the story? Wow, that's great. Very good. So now what we are going to do today is related to grammar part. It's your grammar portion, something which is very important for you people to learn, for you people to know in English grammar. It is used everywhere while you are reading, while you are writing, while you are telling something, while you are talking with your class fellows or with anyone. It's going to help you throughout your life, whether you are in school, whether you are in college, whether you are in university. As I told you, literacy is very important part. Yes, it helps you. It's very important throughout your life. It's going to help you out. So that's why it's very important for you to learn literacy. Yes, and in literacy, everything is important, whether it is comprehension, whether it is grammar, whatever it is. And especially grammar helps you a lot. And today also, we are going to do something which is related to grammar. You have already done it. We have already done this in the first session, that was in the first unit, as well as in this unit also. In every unit, whenever the grammar portion comes, this part that we are going to do is, that is called punctuation, is included. You know that. Punctuation there is there in every unit. So which part of punctuation we are going to do today, that I'm going to tell you in after some time. Okay, now first, let me just show you a few things that I have with me. What is this written? Can you read it? Please, can you read it for me? Tigers are big cats. Tigers are big cats. Now, what is this telling you about? It's a sentence, correct? It's telling you about tigers. The tigers are big cats. They are like big cats, right? So it's a sentence. It's a sentence that is telling you something about tigers. And how do you write a sentence? Yes, you write a sentence with a capital letter, start it with a capital letter, and end the sentence with a full stop or a period. Right? Correct. Okay. Now, The next sentence. Yes, that's not a nest, said Mom. Now, what is this? What do you mean about this sentence? That's not a nest. That is not a nest. And who said that? Said Mom. So Mom said that that thing is not a nest. So it's a sentence again. It's telling you about nest, that's not a nest, but it is expressing a strong feeling and emotion of whom? Of Mom. So Mom is telling that's not a nest. She's explaining. She's giving you. It's telling you. Showing you, this sentence. It shows you a strong feeling of Mom, that she is telling that that's not a nest. She might be angry also, right? Correct. So this is a sentence, but it has an exclamation mark. What is this called? It's an exclamation mark that shows a strong feeling, a strong emotion, or you can say such as surprise, something which is very surprising, something which is being told in anger, or something which raises voice. That suppose if I say, stop doing this, that I am raising my voice. I am telling you something which includes anger. If I tell you, stop it, shut the door. So these are all emotions. These are all feelings. So when you are talking about something which has a strong feeling, a strong emotion, so you use an exclamation mark. You know that? Yes. Like suppose if this is a mom is telling that's not a nest, that she's saying that she's telling something with using very strong feelings, strong emotions. She might be angry also, right? So whenever you are using any kind of a feeling or a emotion which includes surprise, which includes anger, which includes raised voice, so you use, what do you use then? You use an exclamation mark. Okay, you make it like this. Instead of using a full stop or a question mark, you use an exclamation mark, which is like that, right? But if you are telling something like the tigers are big cats, so what you use? You use a full stop or a period. Do you understand? And when the sentence is like this, what have you got there? What have you got there? What type of word is this? Remember, I told you? Yes, it's a question word. And it's asking something, that what have you got there? So it's asking. So you use a question mark after a sentence which is a asking sentence. What do you use? You use a question mark. Got my point? You use a question mark when you are asking something. Like, suppose if I'm asking you, what are you doing? So I'll use a question mark. I'm asking something. What do you have there in your bag? I'm asking you, what do you have there? I'm asking you, how old are you? I'm asking you something, right? So I'll use a question mark. Or if I say that, what color is your, if I say that, where are you going? So I'm asking you, where are you going? Who is there in the room? I'm asking you, who is there, right? And when, if I say, how old are you? I'm asking you, how old are you? So these are all the question words. These are all the words which we use when we are asking something. Remember, the last lesson which we had, I discussed about the question words. Now this is actually what we are doing is today is about punctuating sentences. How do we use punctuation? Right? Now, this is another sentence. What are they doing here? What are they doing here? So again, I'm asking you something, that what are they doing here? Yes. So again, it's an asking sentence. So that's why I have used a question mark at the end of the asking sentence. You understand? So these are the different types of the sentences that we have used today, which includes punctuation. So how do we punctuate sentence? Sometimes if it is a telling sentence, we use a full stop. We are telling you something. Like suppose Ada is a girl. I'm telling you something, Ada is a girl. So I'll put a full stop. Yes. And if I say tigers are big cats, I'm telling you. Tigers are very dangerous. I'm telling you something. So you use a full stop. Whereas if I'm asking something, so what I'm going to use? I'm going to use a question because I'm asking. Whereas if I'm expressing some feeling with strong feeling or strong emotions, like stop it, sit down, wow, I'm surprised. So I'm going to use a exclamation mark. Or if I say hooray, that means I'm happy, right? So I'm going to use a exclamation mark. Oh, what happened? So after I'm going to use an exclamation mark. You understand, children? Yes, that's very good. So this is how we punctuate the sentences. Now, if you open your book, page number 93, you will find that you have learned these punctuation marks, full stop, question mark, exclamation mark. Now, we have discussed what they are. Now, I want you to do the task, and which is task number A and task. First, you will do A part, okay? You need to copy down the questions in your notebook and write down the answers. Now, what the questions are, I'm just going to read out for you the answers. You are going to write it yourself, okay? Now, so the first one is, when do you use a full stop? The second one is, when do you use a question mark? The third one is, when do you use an exclamation mark? We have just now discussed, write down the answers since it is writing and copying down the question. So I'm going to give you 10 minutes for this task and your time starts now. All right, time is up. Okay, what answer have you written for the first question? When do you use a full stop? Yes, Alia? Very good. We use a full stop when it is an asking sentence. Good job. And the second question, when do you use a question mark? Amir, we use a question mark when it's we use a question mark when it's an asking sentence, and we use a full stop when it is a telling sentence. Correct. Now, the third one, when do you use an exclamation mark? We use an exclamation mark when we express. Yes, yes, when we express any strong feelings or emotions. Well done, class. Very good. So that means that a sentence which is which tells you something, we use a question, full stop. A sentence that asks you something, we use a question mark, and the sentence that tells you, gives any strong feeling, we use an exclamation mark. Now let's watch a video, which is again your Edwell video, to refresh what you have learned in the class today. Are you all ready for the video? Wow, great job. There you go. Can you see my screen, children? An apple is red. Starts with a capital letter, ends with a full stop. Now, full stop is used to complete sentence. Do you like pizza? It's a question. So you are using a question mark at the end of the sentence. There is a monster. What is there? There is a monster. So you use an exclamation mark that demonstrates a feeling. I love eating cupcakes, strawberries, cookies, and burger. You start with a capital letter, you end with a full stop, and you write a comma to separate a sentence. Correct. All right, there you go. So that means that you have learned what we have, you know what we have learned today in the class. It's about punctuating sentence, and I hope you will remember all these that we have done in the class today. And you will also do your homework, which I'll be posting on portal, right? Okay, so children, don't forget to watch the Edwell videos which are there for you so that you can refresh what you have done in the class, right? Okay, class? All right. Okay, there you go. Okay, class. So, see you next time in your science lesson. I hope you have enjoyed. Bye-bye.